We don't yet know whether Omicron is associated with more transmission, more severe disease, more risk of reinfections, or more risk of evading vaccines. Scientists at WHO and around the world are working urgently to answer these questions. We shouldn't need another wake-up call. We should all be wide awake to the threat of this virus.
The very day the World Health Organization identified the new variant, I took immediate steps to restrict travel from countries in southern Africa. But while we have that travel restrictions can slow the speed of Omicron, it cannot prevent it. But here's what it does. It gives us time. It gives us time to take more actions, to move quicker, to make sure people understand you have to get your vaccine. You have to get the shot. You have to get the booster if you want.
It does appear that Omicron spreads very rapidly and can be spread between people who are double vaccinated. We took steps to protect the UK against the variant coming here from southern African countries, and earlier today added 4 more countries to the red list. But we now need to go further and implement a proportionate testing regime for arrivals from across the whole world.
As threat of Omicron rises, countries world over are shutting their borders. Here are the top developments on the virus and the response of the WHO and nations to it. Number 1. Governments around the world are looking into recent cases of COVID-19 infections, screening travelers, and decoding the viral genomes to measure how far it has spread. Number 2. The race to trace Omicron is to understand at the earliest of nations will have to again switch to unpopular and economically damaging steps to curb the variant's spread. Work to establish if it is more infectious, deadly, or evades vaccines will take weeks. Number 4. Britain and other major economies have banned flights to and from southern Africa. Number 5. The World Health Organization has designated Omicron a variant of concern, which is its highest level. Number 6. Soon after detecting its first Omicron case, Israel announced that it would buy 10 million more PCR kits that can detect the variant, and it also shut its borders to all foreigners. Number 7. Scotland and Singapore are scrambling to check tens of thousands of recent positive cases for signs of the variant that they may have missed. Number 8. The United States is enhancing its COVID-19 surveillance to distinguish domestic cases of the Omicron variant from the still dominant Delta variant. Number 9. The European Union has now confirmed 42 cases in 10 countries. Lastly, winter has mounted the ultimate challenge as most nations now have to fight 2 variants, the Delta variant and the new Omicron variant. Bureau Report, The Metro.